What's up guys, welcome to Supercars of London and welcome to a day like I don't quite know what's happening at the moment. I've just handed back the Porsche 718 Cayman S at Porsche Colchester and walked across the car park and been handed the keys to the Ferrari Colchester 488 GTB demonstrator, and today I have got total free reign to drive this car. This car is kind of at the top end of turbocharged supercars. I'm creating a totally separate video which is going to include the Porsche, the McLaren and the Ferrari and trying to compare them all together. But this video is going to be my first impressions of the Ferrari 488 GTB, and I know one person who is going to be jealous of this, Sam. I hope you're watching and I hope you enjoy. Carbon fibre all over here. Alex, you excited?
Yes, I can't wait.
And I've got the GoPro set up. This is how far we've got. My GoPro is now going to sit here because apparently the memory card is full. Let's put the park on. That's Ferrari Colchester down there. This is how far we've got. And we've run out of memory on my GoPro. So what Alex is going to have to do now is literally you're going to have to hold the camera up there. Anyway, onwards. You ready?
Yeah.
And yeah, let's just go this way. Actually no, let's go this way. It's so easy to drive. It's so easy to drive, to just cruise around. I'm in 6th gear at 33 miles an hour.
Good fuel economy.
This is going to be good fuel economy. I've got a full tank, which is very kind of Ferrari Colchester. How many sizes it's got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hexagon shaped steering wheel. Oh, there's a downshift. And to get used to this car, I'm just going to slowly ease into it. But damn, I'm driving a 488.
I don't think we've had the turbos kick in yet, have we?
Nah, not really.
Oh god, what's that doing?
The valves open at 3,500 RPM. So when you're cruising in 7th gear at 65, 70 miles an hour, the valves stay shut, meaning that it is incredibly quiet and very relaxing. And I'm sure once you turn the music up, it's a really chilled drive and very easy to drive. Very, very easy to drive. You can hear the turbos like, I love that. I used to hate that. I used to be all about the Formula 1 high-pitched, naturally aspirated, which I still am kind of, but I'm falling in love with the turbo sound. Oh yes! Come on, Sam! That's Ferrari! Woo! and because I've only experienced the 488 from the outside of the car before and kind of sniggered a little bit at the sound of it, inside the car, whereas it's different in the Porsche, the Mercedes, where they try and dumb down the interior exhaust note, Ferrari have upped it. It's really loud in here. And when the turbo's kicking in, oh, you miss gear shifts, it's that fast. Jesus, it's like when you're in second gear, I'm only driving it in sport at the moment, so traction will be telling me off. But as soon as third gear hits in and the 100% turbo, it's 100%, you get a feel for just how fast this car is. So I've plugged the Courage up and I've switched the Manatino now into race, which gives you a little slip in the traction control, and by no means is that the reason why I've done that. I'm staying firmly at around 30-40% throttle when I squeeze the throttle and squeezing it gently, but the valves are opening a lot earlier, which is a really, really lovely sound that you get to it. And then as you build the rev range up, of course you get a bunch of torque, but then you also get the little turbo whistle. And then it sounds so good, and just casually upshifting, like it's instant. It is totally instant, and a hell of a lot of fun to drive. And I can't believe that this car is on the Auto Trade £250,000, £250,000. It is absolutely mental and an unbelievable car to drive. I'm never going to get more than 20, 30, maybe 40% of its performance capabilities out of this car, but whilst I've got the opportunity of driving such a car, I might as well give it a squeeze. And Alex is enjoying this. Look how direct it is. Oh! Shunts you on the gear changes. Whoa! So sadly it is time to head back to Porsche Colchester, 7th gear, 40 miles an hour. I've decided to put the car back into the sport setting, and it's automatically flipped back into auto. And it's, well, I would say that this mode, as good as it is a shame that the Ferrari has this mode. I understand why they put it in, because people actually want to use this car and it becomes so much more usable driving around town how I'm driving it now, or even in wet mode it's probably even more mundane. But yeah, I would, if I had a 488, I don't think I'd ever have it in automatic mode, because I think that the upshifts and the downshift sounds that you get are incredible, and it's just too fun. It's too fun, and overall I am very impressed with the 488 GTB. When it first came out, I loved the look of it. wasn't convinced on the turboed engine. There will be a separate video coming very soon comparing the turbo engine of the Porsche Cayman, first Cayman to have a turbo engine, the McLaren 570 GT, and this, because in 3 days I've driven all three of them. So we've got the sports car, the super sports car, and the supercar. That video I will need to edit, and I'll need to make sure that that video goes live as soon as possible, way before I go to America. But as this experience goes, the first experience of driving a 488 GTB is going to be one that I remember for a long time. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video as much as I've enjoyed making it and driving this car. Let's head back to Porsche Colchester and then I'll sign off from there. I accidentally pressed the button. Oh, maybe like that. Oh, there we go. I think I fixed it. I wasn't pulling into the Ferrari dealership on a bone dry day with my windscreen wipers on. That just proved that I have no idea what I'm doing. So we have returned, and sadly I'm going to have to give the keys back to the 488 GTB. Massive thank you to Jardine Motors Ferrari Colchester for allowing me pretty much free reign on driving the 488 for a couple of hours. It has been an awesome experience, and now I'm going to head in and give the keys back, which is very, very sad news. But look out for the video on turbocharged sports cars and supercars very soon. Porsche, McLaren and Ferrari all in one video. Thank you for watching. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I look forward to seeing you very, very soon on Supercars of London. Cheers guys.